Hey, welcome back, Gems. This is my second attempt at dip powder. I am so pleased to try it again. I did not like the first video, and um, we have to do it again. So make sure that you guys check me out on Instagram, and please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Let's get to it. As you guys can see, I'm starting with my nail. I am trying the Kiss nail dip powder set again. I'm getting it unpackaged right now just so I can start. It comes with the base coat, top coat, activator, brush cleansers, two different brush heads, goodness, I can't even tell y'all what it's called. A little filing board, and it also has a black little sponge brush. But I told all of you guys this from the first one. Right here, I'm just sitting, going ahead, sizing up them nail tips. I stalked my dollar store in my local neighborhood until they had some actual tips, because them full covers was just not working for me. So it was like, next, let's try it on. We had to do it properly with tips, because I did not like the first one at all, period. So as you guys can see, I done put on my little nail tips, and I'm getting ready to just clean that up. What I like to do starting out, I like to buff the top part of my nail where the tip is, because I don't like for it to be all humpy and caked up. I want it to be filed in so that the dip powder can have a smooth application. I guess I'm saying that right. Don't quote me, y'all. I'm not a official nail tech. I just do my own nails. So I'm just buffing and filing it, making sure I get that surface flat. Then after it's all said and done, I'm getting my dip powder out. I'm getting ready to dip my finger, but before I do, I had to put some base coat on first. I'm sorry I cut that part out. I just didn't want to make this video too long. And I'm applying my first layer of dip powder. Also, too, with this, I was just shaking out the last little bit that was in the jar so I could get everything. Stuck my finger in, made sure that I had the powder hitting all the surfaces and crevices, because sometimes if you have any extra, it won't get up in the crevices of the cuticle, and I need mine to be all the way boom boom shaped. That's what I was trying to point out. It was a little part in the crevices, so I had to zoom out the video, because I'm like, oh no, honey, we got to redo that. So then I'm going in with my second layer of base coat, and I'm getting ready to dip my nail back in the powder. Just like that. Yep. And because I wanted to scoop it all over, I had to take one of the nails and just pour it all over, sprinkle it a little bit. And then from there, once I have it leveled out and even the way how I wanted it to be, I'll just take my brush and scoop the rest of the powder off. Now, please be mindful, I was rushing, so it may look a little sloppy right now, but don't worry, I'm about to fix all of that. And then I continue this process, but I need to put on my activator to seal in the powder. So, ladies, remember, you take one coat of base gel, dip your nail in, apply a second coat of base gel, dip your nail in, and then lastly, you add on your activator just to seal in the powder. Now, for some of you out there who want this thicker nails, you can apply it as many times as you feel comfortable. I only did 2 layers, so yeah. Then I just was trying to shape up and take off some of that powder that was starting to dry on my sides with the filer. I'm going to go back in and I'm going to file some more and buff, but that comes after. And I just continued this process on all of my nails. It's really simple. I must say that now that I actually have on tips and not full covers, this process was like a breeze. I definitely like this. I said I'm not good at acrylics, but if it comes to dip powder, I will keep practicing until I get it right. After I apply my activator, it's the same routine. I'm just going through. I didn't want to show you guys nail by nail by nail. But hey, you get the drift. You get my drift. I hope you do. So this is a good practice kit that you can do at home during this quarantine season. You can get it at Walmart, CVS, anywhere, drugstores and Walmart's available, or Target. It all depends. And then after that, after the activator has dried, I go in with my hand file. And then I just kind of got tired and I'm like, oh no, I have an e-file. So I guess this was kind of shaping it. But it was taking too long for me. So I pulled out my e-file from Yafex. A lot of the ladies have been asking me to make a video to see whether or not it worked on acrylics. And yes, this file worked on acrylics perfectly. It was very, very smooth with the application. I had no issues whatsoever. It just really breezed right on through, and I was very, very pleased. I had to catch myself because I started drilling in too deep on one side of my nails. So good thing for hand files. So I had to go off and fix that. But the file was really, really easy. And the powder did not mess up at all. I know you're supposed to put some nail dehydrator on before you put the acrylic on, but I didn't have any of that. So, hey, I'm only using what I got to get the kind of looks I want. As you can see, I was going in. I was going to work on the filing, shaking my table and camera. I didn't even realize it. I went to work on these nails. Do you guys hear me? I went to work filing and trying to perfect this, because the first time I was like, oh no. Oh no. So I will say this second attempt was way better and much easier than the first one. The first one, I don't know what that was. So I'm just going in with my file, my e-file. I'm switching off between both of them so that I can have the kind of shape that I want, as well as the proper finish that I want. You know how some nails on the side, especially when you're a beginner, you can have like that little bumpy look. So I had to go in on the nails.
When I wake up, I feel cozy, yeah. Can you hold up? Don't need no coffee yet. You've got no makeup. How do you look so fine? Bust up, bust up. How did I make you mine?
So I hope you guys enjoyed the small little song intermission. Right here, I'm just putting on the finishing touches. I'm adding on my top coat, and I'm just applying it to each nail real nice and easy and smooth. Then after that, I'll be happy just to show you guys the last final touches and what my nails turned out to look like. The base coat, it literally only takes about 3 to 4 minutes to air dry, and that's it. You on your way. You're good to go, sister. You just put it on, and I only like to do one smooth layer, but depending on how thick the nail is, I might do two, just to be on the safe side. But after that's done, I'm going to go ahead and start getting my cuticle oil together. Y'all don't understand how crusty my cuticles be. They be so dry. It be like, it does not matter how much lotion I put on them cuticles be dry. They be like, feed me, nourish me, love me. So that's why I'm taking my time. And this was actually an extra brush that they put in the kit. But I'm like, oh, it's going to be my cuticle dip of the day. Hey. Okay. So we're just going to go right ahead. take care of each nail. Once I get done loving on all of my nails, I'm just gonna rub it in. Once I rub it in, I'm gonna show you guys the finished product. Oh, see? And that's how I did my dip powder. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Love you guys.